Hemp has long been a misunderstood crop, but it's one that could soon provide a lifeline for drought and salt-ravaged farmers. In WA, after a decade of lobbying, the government has finally approved the state's largest trial hemp crop. And with more than 20,000 different uses for hemp, from paper to biofuel, advocates say it could be the next billion-dollar agricultural industry. Pamela Medlin reports.
I personally would look at the hemp plant as nature's gift to mankind and the environment.
Working this paddock feels like a victory lap for Colin Steady. He's finally doing what he and his business partner have been fighting for since the mid-90s, planting a commercial hemp crop.
Getting a crop in the ground, it's bloody very exciting. It makes you shiver, actually.
After lobbying the state government for a decade, he's been given the green light to trial this crop of hemp seeds after initial experiments last year brought promising results.
It uses half or less than half the amount of water that cotton uses. We can produce 2.5 times the amount of fibre from hemp as we can from cotton. And when you look at the tree industry, we can produce 3 to 4 times as much wood pulp.
This trial in Waroona and others dotted around the southwest, together with an experimental crop in Kununurra, are expected to yield 10 to 15 tonnes of hemp. But those involved believe in the years to come, thousands of tonnes could be produced across Western Australia. But it's not been an easy road to success for the company, which has been pushing for years for a change in legislation to allow hemp to be grown in Western Australia. Colin's business partner, Kim Hoff, says it's potentially a billion-dollar industry for WA, but he says convincing the state government hasn't been easy.
We effectively had the support of all parties, just the speed at which they went forward was extraordinarily slow. And I would suggest that it's perhaps because of outside influence and lobbying from other industries that perhaps feared the potential of hemp.
One of the biggest hurdles was hemp's image due to its link to its illegal relative cannabis.
Industrial hemp, you couldn't smoke 100 mile of it and get stoned. So, it is truly an agricultural product.
The breakthrough came in 2004 when the Industrial Hemp Bill came into force, making it legal to grow the crop commercially.
It then took us nearly 2 years to get a licence due to some hiccups, problems that arose through our applications. And however, we're now pretty happy. We've got our licence and we've got trials underway.
Last month, Hemp Resources imported 2 tonnes of seed from China, a strain the company is hoping will flourish in Western Australia's climate. And it's expected the first commercial crops will be planted within a year. Kim Hoff says it's a versatile crop, with everything from cosmetics to clothing being considered for production.
There's over 25,000 uses for hemp, and really it goes on because of the biodegradable plastics and other products that can be made.
Environmentally friendly paper is one of the major products the company hopes to export.
And there's no need to be destroying the forests and the ecological system for paper when we have a superior product available to us, and we're looking at a 200,000 tonne per annum hemp paper mill in Western Australia.
The company also plans to lobby the federal government to allow it to manufacture and sell hemp-derived omega-3 capsules and protein powder in Australia.
We're extremely frustrated at the fact that hemp seed and hemp-derived products are so healthy, and yet we're denied the opportunity to consume those products.
The state's Agricultural Minister Kim Chance agrees the crop does have potential.
I think the private sector have done a very good job in searching the world for appropriate species that will match our climate types in Western Australia, where we receive winter rainfall, and it is the winter growing species that I think potentially provide the most promise.
The battle's not over yet, but with a promising start to trials in the southwest, Kim and Colin believe they're now on the home straight.
It's just a wonderful product. There's nothing you can't do. We can feed the world with hemp, we can clothe the world with hemp, we can fuel the world with hemp. It's endless.